Alrighty then, it's time for a Xin Zhao game. Finally, right? So, I really like the start of this game quite a bit. Because there's one jungler right now in the game that isn't particularly good, just super annoying and can dominate, super feast or famine, and it's Ezreal. But here, I make super sure to snipe the kill, because I'm gonna buy boots right off the bat. Most people would buy damage because, you know, faster, clear, and all that. Nah, I'm gonna try to beat Ezreal to the punch so I can find him and kill him. Immediately go from red to blue, and then try to hunt him down at his red before he does any of that cheese crap. I first go obviously to his red, and he hasn't done it. I'm so much faster thanks to the boots. And I catch him just as he enters the bush. You know, obviously he's got no chance in hell of escaping even with a slash, so easy peasy lemon squeezy, Ezreal bites the dust. And then I take his red anyways. Also, I want to point out something really funny. I don't know if it's just a replay, but if I slow down the replay, Xin Zhao still walks with like this weird broken leg. I don't know why. Anyways, you know, that was a cool flash over the wall. I'm going to give myself some credit there, I guess, to Talia. And I easily pick up a second kill really quickly. That's amazing for me so far. Well, it's the third kill technically, you know, the first blood on the Ezreal, but well, you get what I mean, right? Also, I have a Riven teammate who is, you know, dead set on letting Ezreal come back into the game, so there's that too. Obviously, I'm going to go with a Tiamat build so I can, you know, AD caster blast on the Ezreal. The enemy team is just not made to survive against an AD caster, so hooray for me. Tiamat, hooray. So, again, I just want to point out, while I was recording this, it was so distracting to see Xin Zhao. You know, the whole fast motion speedy rocket thing is still there. But if I slow it down, he just moves so weird. It's gonna bother you too, now that I pointed it out. Anyhow, Xin Zhao is still pretty much the same kind of early game powerhouse that just murders people. Like, every single game I bust him out, I will lose to someone like a Jax or a Ezreal. So that's why when I had to fight one in this game, I had to make sure to destroy him. Here I initiated, but I didn't think Lulu would be there, and then the response from my team is very discoordinated. So, you know, the Blitzcrank is slowly gonna die. You know, they're gonna chase him down, and Talia's gonna come in and wall him off. Poor Blitzcrank died for, well, my greed and the weird response from my team. We got some spells, but of course that doesn't really matter. Right now, I'm just trying to keep this pace up going, trying to make sure the Ezreal never gets into the game. Essentially, right now, yeah, he did get a kill against a Riven who is gonna keep giving more kills. But, you know, I can easily destroy him. I'm still hunting him down. I love this little combo I do to make sure he dies. No matter what he flash or whatever, he's still going to get destroyed. I think he just blinked, though. But then Talia and Shen, they cornered me because the Riven's response was really poor. And she didn't control the Shen, so I died. Yay. Although, to her credit, she's just kind of behind, and I think she was getting barely tilted. Yeah, she wasn't really insulted to the team, so I'm going to give her cut her some slack. Anyhow, a lot of people have been asking why I don't really mention my runes or masteries all that much, because they've honestly haven't changed. You know, like raw, they're kind of just 18-0-12, and for like every single character that's been using the Titanic Hydra build, it's just attack speed, Quinn's attack damage reds, and armor yellows, and magic resistance blues. Pretty much static. Anyways, use my ultimate to survive this volley, and we pick up an Ezreal kill. Hooray! I love this. The Ezreal has basically become invalidated. He got crushed in the early game, several kills against him, and well, even though he did get the kill against the Riven, it's not enough to bring him back. This is why those kinds of champions are just, you know, not really all that reliable against players who are just gonna, you know, mess up your day. When I was playing Ezreal, sorry, I played Ezreal a couple times too in the jungle, and to be honest, he is pretty fun in the jungle, but holy hell. Like, if you were talking about Feast or Famine champions, you know, you got Kayn or most jungle assassins who are pretty Feast or Famine if you're going with their murdery forms. Jungle Ezreal, it's like, if you don't get a couple kills early on, you feel the strain, you feel the weakness in it. So, I think that's why, even though I see him sometimes, and I really hate him and I ban him all the time, I haven't really, he doesn't really get picked all that often when I do decide to ban something else like, you know, Soraka, who's just as annoying. So, I think people are starting to realize that, yeah, he's cool and all, and you can win with him, but if you got a very angry jungler against you who will make your life hell, you're probably just not going to do anything. Yeah, the enemy team kind of just lost off that Ezreal choice. I mean, the Talia's pretty good, and she can, bring sexy back, sure. But, she can destroy one person or another, but then she'll probably get killed, or the rest of her team can't really, match up against us. And she is 0-4-2, but she's kind of actually doing pretty well despite, getting absolutely blown up. It's more her fault of her teammates kind of blustering it off. They have 9 kills, and it's just kind of all on the Riven. And, a couple of mine who getting a little too, hubris. And the Blitzcrank too. Anyways, yeah, at this point, I could just jump anyone and just absolutely wreck them before they know what to do. I stopped Talia there, you saw, and then I did the Hydra combo in order to make sure they couldn't escape. I get to pull off the Hydra combo another time too. It's, again, what a very minor combo. It's just activating your Hydra for the 3rd Talon Strike, so people can barely react to it. It's pretty cool. It just catches people by surprise. I don't think it's a make or break kind of thing. Also, I'm also really curious about Xin Zhao's kind of, I guess, versatility. I mean, yeah, my ability. I haven't really seen a lot of people talk to him except, me or other, like, jungle video guys like Foxtrap just kind of saying, he's pretty good for ranking up or everything. But no one seems to really be talking about him or whether he's really good, at all. In a higher elo, I'm pretty sure he gets, destroyed as people are more coordinated and, good. So, yeah, I don't know what you guys have heard of it. I don't know what your experiences with Xin Zhao is either, because even if he doesn't get banned and I choose not to play him for a certain game, nobody picks him. So, I just kind of haven't seen him. Anyways, jump the Ezreal. Obviously, I can't kill him because the enemy team is all missing, and I'd rather not risk it. I was going to try to chance steal the red, but, whatever. I just back off after Shen misses his dash, and I just summon, Herald the Herald. And hopefully he gets to destroy something, which he kind of doesn't, because I think I had like 3 seconds, 3 seconds to summon him. Just kind of burst summoned him in front of them, and they murdered him. And the Shen once again almost actually gets really close to killing the Jinx, but obviously dies for that. Again, at this point, the enemy team has really no chance in hell to do anything. I can destroy anybody. The Veigar at this point can, combo somebody. So at the start of a fight, if we really wanted to, 2 of the enemy team would get deleted immediately, and then maybe something the Riven could achieve it or whatever. It's just kind of a done deal. And it is honestly one of those situations where a feast or famine jungler like Ezreal kind of did them in. Of course, it really helped that nobody ever seems to pay attention to early invades anymore. Again, if you guys have been watching my stream, and I'm not talking about level 3 invasions, a lot of people don't even bother like protecting themselves when somebody waltzes into their jungle and kills one of them in the beginning, or hurts them, or forces summoner spells out. I can't tell you how many times we've been able to just sort of waltz in there, maim somebody, and force several summoner spells out. Sometimes we waste our own, but yeah, it happens a lot. Hell, I've had games where the enemy invades me and my teammates, and nobody responds to that, so they just kind of boot me out of it and they steal something. And nobody reacts to it, even though they might have a stronger level 1 team. I've seen teams who have stuff like Twisted Fate, Alistair, okay? And not even bother to try to invade or something. It's like, if you got champions like Lux and Twisted Fate, go in there, hurt somebody, make somebody's day miserable, delete them from the game. You can see from this that the Ezreal barely even reacted when we invaded him because, I don't know, he was just kind of Altad watching anime or something. So, yeah, he died. I got to buy boots and just kind of destroy him from the jungle from then on and took him out of the game. He's basically not even a champion anymore. He really can't do anything. The only hope he has is, catch-up experience and eating some choice kills every now and then because the rest of his team set them up for him, and obviously eating the Riven who's super overzealous and whatnot. But yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know. You guys can obviously tell me if you invade or not. I hope after watching my videos, you guys probably are encouraged to do that a lot more often. Level 1 invades, level 2 and level 3 invades. You saw how effective they are, and since a lot of players seemingly in lower divisions don't know how to recover from that or even, do it, they kind of just lose the game from then on. The Ezreal did do some smart things from what I noticed. He went and focused singular camps, you know, because like the chickens and whatnot. By the way, I love how Tristana just said, you know, the grave calls to me. She's not even trying to fight back. But anyways, the Ezreal focused on taking camps that would cost the least amount of resources and effort to take down. So that was pretty smart of him. That's something you do to recover. You don't go for all the camps. You go for the camps that you know you can maintain yourself, and then try to do that. He actually did get a bit risky too in his sort of ganks, and honestly, that is another thing you try to do. But ultimately, it came to very little, you know, result because he was so far behind, and Ezreal's way too feast or famine, so he just kind of lost the game from the beginning. So hooray for Xin Zhao. Hooray that you got another video after a long time. Yay. And remember, if you enjoyed the video, make a comment below in the comment section, and also give the video a like. That helps the channel a lot more than you think.